Hey yo, what's up ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be checking out the best headphone amplifier that you can get under $100, and that's the Schiit Magni Heretic. This is an all aluminum built headphone amplifier that gives you a lot of power. You can drive even really hard planar magnetic headphones to this thing and it's going to drive them without an issue. And in the back here, you can also use it as a pass-through to your reference monitors, studio monitors, whatever you have, if you want to do that as well. Now, the reason why I think it is going for so cheap is because they are getting rid of these. These are on clearance basically, so they're going to be replaced. In fact, I think they already got replaced with other products in Schiit's line. Now, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. They didn't send this over to me. I bought this with my own money. Now, at this very moment, Schiit is clearing out two Magnis. This one I have here, the Heretic, and another one called Magni Plus. They are basically the same amps, but the Heretic is supposed to be more accurate and Magni Plus a little bit more flavorful. But honestly, this all depends on what headphones you're using. I would watch Z reviews talking about the Magni Plus and you'll kind of get a good idea of what I'm talking about. Anyways, the build of this thing is actually really good for even a $100 plus amp. Full metal chassis with a headphone port at the front and 4 RCA connections at the back, 2 for input and 2 for output if you want to use this as a preamp for studio monitors. And you do need a separate DAC to deliver audio to this, but any receiver or audio source would do just fine. I use an SM SL PS100 DAC, which is a great value DAC. I'll link that in the description below. And for me, my favorite thing about its design is the red accent color along with the silver finish, but you can get it in a different color as well. I believe you can get it in black. It just gives a really nice premium look to it. And at the bottom, it's got these thick rubber feet, which are surprisingly grippy. So if you're inserting your headphones in the front, it's not gonna escape from you basically. Going back to the rear, we also got the power switch as well as the wall wart input plug. Now for audio, this bad boy has 3 separate functions: minus 10 dB, 0 dB, and plus 10 dB. And this is used based on the sensitivity of your headphones. So for example, if I don't want to mess up my hair, I'll use the Apple EarPods that I got and put the amp to minus 10. And then when I want to use my big boy headphones, the Sennheiser PC37X, I just put the amp on 0 dB or plus 10 dB if you have very sensitive headphones. But I prefer plus 10 and just kind of turning the volume down a little bit, because this option gives my headphones better bass with a very small, unnoticeable loss of detail. But that's only at max too loud for normal listening volume. Plus 10 also sounds a little bit more airy, and I feel like I get a better sense of the atmosphere. Now for gaming, there wasn't as significant of a change as with music, but there was still a lot. I wouldn't say that I could pinpoint the location of enemies better in Call of Duty or other games, but everything just kind of sounded better. The gun sounds, the little detailed rubble sounds as you walk over the rubble, the chirping of birds. The games I played just all kind of came more to life. And honestly, the only issue I noticed with this amp is that when I was playing Battlefield 1 and I was kind of just testing the amp out, I was at the absolute max volume at plus 10. And I had my headphones at the lowest volume because they have this volume switch on the headphones themselves as well. And I did this to simulate extremely sensitive headphones. And what happened was the amp would actually cut out at certain loud noises in the game, such as gunfire. And this only happened in Battlefield 1. So I'm guessing that it's because of the high dynamic range that the game has. But this was like at extreme volume levels, which unless you have very sensitive headphones, you will not experience. This is also something that Schiit does describe in its manual, that if you do listen at very, very extremely high volumes in certain situations, the amp will cut out because it's kind of like a protection measure inside of the amp. Honestly, I can say that I wholeheartedly recommend the amp. just make sure to grab it before it gets DOS'd, because once all stock is gone, that's it. Again, this is not a sponsored post or anything. I'm just letting you guys know. This is my personal recommendation because I was looking for an app. I saw this thing for $59. The Magni Plus, by the way, if you want to get that one, is $69, and I picked it up and it's been great. I've been using it for over a month now, and it's literally one of the best value purchases I've made in a while. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. Go to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Have a great day, guys. Peace.